God moves in a mysterious way. His wonders that he performs. And even though we have the minister who will be giving us the invocation, he is not here as yet. But behind every good man stands a woman. And I'm going to call on his wife because he has taught her well to stand in his shoe. So this evening I would like to call on the minister's wife to come up. Mrs. Winder, please come and give us the invocation. Thank you.
O Lord, our Governor, bless the leaders of the land of Grenada, that the people of Grenada may be a people at peace among Grenadians and a blessing to other nations of the earth. Lord, keep this nation under your care. To the Prime Minister and members of the Cabinet, ambassadors and diplomatic corps, and to all in administrative authority, grant wisdom and grace in the exercise of their duties. Give grace to your servants and give courage, wisdom, and foresight to all those empowered to make policy so that they may continue to provide for the needs of all our people and to fulfill our obligations in the community of nations. Give grace to your servants, O Lord, to the judges and officers of our courts. Give understanding and integrity, that human rights may be safeguarded and justice served. Give grace to your servants, O Lord, and finally, teach the people to rely on your strength and to accept their responsibilities to their fellow citizens, that they may elect trustworthy leaders and make wise decisions for the well-being of their society, that we may serve you faithfully in our generation and honor your holy name. For yours is the kingdom, O Lord, and you are exalted as head above all. Amen.
You see how obedient companions can be? She said that the invocation was thoughtfully planned and written by her husband and executed well by his wife. While dinner is being served, I want you all to reflect on certain things. The reason and the purpose for this gathering. Yes, we come to fellowship one with another and to enjoy ourselves and to have fun. But there are also other things that we can take into consideration, as the minister wife so affluently said. We should reflect on Grenada, our homeland. And to those who are just friends of Grenada, we also encourage you to reflect on Grenada and pray for Grenada in the way that it should go, the leaders. There's also in your program, the Kidney Foundation. I want you to reflect on that. We have a brown box. It's not red, it's not green, it's brown. Brown signifying the nutmeg, the spices. I want that box to be filled with donations. If you go to the Lord with a thimble, he will give you a thimble full. So I want you to go with basket and boxes, and do not put dollar bills in the box. When you cast your bread on the waters, it will return to you 100-fold. So if you put $100, it's going to come back 100 times that. So reflect on that when the box comes around and fill it up to the brim. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Grenadians, enjoy your dinner. Thank you. I want to thank you all because I went around to each table. I was wearing a different hat. I was called the beggar maid. But when I beg with a purpose. And the reason why I was begging, I was asking, and I was beseeching is we do not know what tomorrow brings. And as a result, We have to be very empathetic with those who are less fortunate than we are. And in today's world, our health is very, very important. There is an old proverb that says, today for you and tomorrow for me. And I hope and I pray to the Almighty that none of us in here would experience those that are in Grenada and around the world who is suffering from kidney failure. I know God has blessed us with a body that we should be happy and proud of, and we hope never to have diseases. So this evening, I want to thank each and every one who donated and put in that box and forced their money to go in to the small box. I told the organizers that I need a bigger box next year so we could put plenty more money in it. For those who gave $51 bills and fill up the box, I appreciate that. But I don't like to stop with one set of begging. I'm going to come again for those who didn't give. And I mark the faces on the table who didn't give. And I'm coming back with a vengeance. So I thank you all very much. At this time, I'm going to call on His Excellency Dr. E. Angus Friday, MBA, Ambassador of Grenada to the United States of America and Mexico, permanent representative of Grenada to the Organization of American States, and the non-resident High Commissioner of Grenada to Canada. You see how much titles he has? And only from Grenada that is expected. So without further ado, I would like to call on the Ambassador, His Excellency, Dr. Angus Friday.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And congratulations on your recent fundraising efforts around the tables. And delighted to know you're going back again. Deputy Chief of Mission of the Embassy of St. Vincent and Grenadines, Mr. Omari Williams, and his wife, Mrs. Odine Williams. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, organizers, welcome all. And wow, what a crowd we have this evening. It's really amazing to see so many of you here this evening. Some of you have traveled from New York, from Atlanta, where else? Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C. But I was very pleased to see that, of course, we have folks here from Jamaica, from St. Kitts, from Dominica, from Guyana, St. Thomas, Trinidad and Tobago. Where else? All right. USA, the United States of America. Wonderful. Suriname. Excellent. So, folks, and Barbados. Folks, welcome all. Let me take this opportunity to thank the Grenada Cultural and Social Association of Washington, D.C. for hosting, I think, what's an incredible dinner and dance for the 43rd anniversary of independence for our beloved nation of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite you to put your hands together for the organizers, Mr. Alan Alexander, Philomena Paul, Wyvern Ferguson, Dr. Desmond Bartholomew, and the 14 members of the Grenada Cultural and Social Association. The GCSA, together with the Grenada National Patient Kidney Foundation, have been able to raise over $22,000 in the last 6 years, and this has enabled a 100% increase in the number of patients that are actually receiving financial assistance. And I was delighted to see the month-long of activities that have been organized starting next weekend and extending on until the end of the month of March. And so I want to join with these two organizations I want to join with all the dialysis patients of Grenada in extending and expressing a very big thank you to all of you for the tremendous contribution and generous support that you have given. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Your presence here tonight, and everything you do in terms of buying tickets, all these various activities, are tremendous support for us, and we deeply appreciate it. So the theme for this year's Independence is Forging Ahead Together for Continued National Development. And this, as you know, builds on our motto, together we aspire, together we achieve. That's right. And so I'd like to encourage that you continue working together with your communities and your families, with the diaspora groups, to continue what you're doing, to give support not only to each other, but to the folks at home in areas such as healthcare and education. It's very, very important. Folks, I just want to say a couple of words about togetherness, and then I want to end on a note about dreaming and what we can do. So this togetherness is really important. Huh? It is this togetherness that has allowed us to come together as a country and as a nation with the social compact, as you know, the churches, the unions, civil society, all coming together. And as a result of this coming together, we've been able to work as a unified country, which is why, with all of these sacrifices that we've had coming out of the financial crisis, when the IMF will do their last and final report on Grenada's homegrown program, everything is on track, and we expect Grenada to pass with flying colors. Some people may say that we could have gone faster, but many of you know the African proverb, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you have to go together. That's right. Together we aspire, together we achieve, and together we go very far. Today, we can get a computer tablet for less than $100 US. So let's send more computer tablets to our youth at home. Our actions, of course, will lift up their aspirations, and when we aspire together, we will achieve together, we will go further together, and with unity comes peace and prosperity. Now, I know some of you may say I'm a dreamer, but when I look around this room tonight, I know I'm not the only one. So I want to end, and folks, I'm not a singer, but for those of you in the room who can actually sing, I want to invite you to join with me and to compensate for my own limited talents in this regard. But there's a song, of course, called Fair Isle, which talks about peace and prosperity, and I want to end on that note. We'll conquer want and poverty, we'll keep the ever free, and live in peace and harmony, and in prosperity.
Everybody!
Grenada, Grenada, I give my life to thee unto eternity. God bless thee from above, my land, my home, my life. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much. Have a wonderful evening.
We can do better than that. So let's put our hands together and give a round of applause to our ambassador. Right now, what we are going to do is for you to make sure you have those red tickets. We are going to do some door prizes. We have tickets to prizes to a round trip to Grenada. As the young people would say, psych. But whatever gift it may be, accept it with a willing heart. So make sure you have your tickets, and I will call on Miss Sony to get the box together so we can draw for these prizes. Also, when you came in, on your left-hand side, we have some authors from Grenada. have books like Pecan Spelling Bee Championship, and the author is Roger James. Force Right by Cindy McKenzie, and I hope none of us in here force right. You know, usually they pick a lot of breadfruit from the islands and force ripe it and send it to America, to Red Apple and these places, but we who know good breadfruit, we don't want no force ripe breadfruit. But I want you to go between the pages of Force Right and get a thorough understanding of what the author has for you to understand. Also, Belvedere Estate, Freedom House, that is by Herman Hall. We can say we have a celebrity in our midst, Herman Hall. He has started many things in Brooklyn, New York, the festival. He also brings Oliver Samuel and a lot of plays to us, those who are away from home, so we can feel at home when Herman brings these activities to us. And we have another one, Dame Hilda Bino, The Governor's Story, and that is by Dr. Merle Collins. So I implore you, those who put money in the box and still have money left over, please go and buy a book. And that will be also helping our authors and also Grenada. I want you all to really live each day as your last, as a blessing, and always remember the person who is less fortunate than you are. I want you to pray for this land, especially in a time like this. You know, we have a lot of other islands, the Caribbean islands, that are here in the United States of America. And we have nationals who are here. We have contributed to this place called US of A. And it's unfair for people to come and tell us that this is not our home. When we stay here, we must be proud of the things that we have done to uplift this country. And if you are doing that for this country, you must uplift your country too. We have Guyana, Barbados, Dominica, St. Vincent. We have Antigua, Barbuda, Haiti, America, you name it, they're in here. And if we can sit together tonight and break bread and have fun, we should be able 24/7, 365 to live together in peace and harmony. I'm sending a message. I know Trump is outside listening to me. And I want him to know that we ain't going down easy. All who left and gone to Carnival to their respective places in the Caribbean, when we come through the borders back here, there's no way he can touch us, because we are children of a living God. And once we know that, for those who don't know God, that is the way they talk, like how Trump talk. So be strong in all that you do and help each other going forward. And as he said, together we aspire and together we will achieve. I would like to call on Gus from Virginia Beach.
I'm Gus Jones from Grenada United in Virginia Beach. I'm the newly elected Vice President. On behalf of the Board of Governors and members, we would like to donate a check of $500 to the Kidney Foundation. And we also like to invite you to our gala on 22nd April on Virginia Ocean Front. We're looking forward to seeing you all there. And take care. Have a good night.
The foundation will be celebrating 10 years this year. In your bulletin, there is a schedule of the activities that are happening in Grenada. So if you are in the country, please, take a look. It starts from March the 4th, it goes on to the 31st. And there are activities all over the island to raise funds for the Kidney Foundation. Some of them are like...
We do it like this.
Yeah! Sharp vibes, yeah! Red boys, yeah! Can I really talk just a little bit? Can I really talk just a little bit? Can I really talk just a little bit?
Welcome!
Hold on! You're coming at the dance.
Yeah.
And you woke up ready. But you ain't bring no friends. Nor no family.
Yeah, yeah.
You see the stranger on your left. You see the stranger on your right. Better start to jam up with them. Cause we fucking in here tonight. I'll be chanting. Together we drinking. Together we whining. One night we pumping. Fret until the morning. Tell me how you're feeling. You know why? All away the carnival, all away the festival, all away the bacchanal, all away. Whatever you get, take it. And when on your bumper, take it. Big one push up over, take it. Big pushing back, Lord. Everybody know getting your zone. Yeah. Nobody here should wind alone. All of we end up in one place, taking your space. This fetish we hold. We don't want no drama, come to accept the drama. So while you're jamming, I want to hear you chanting. Together we drinking. Together we whining. One night we pumping. Fretting till the morning. Tell me how you're feeling. You know why? All away the carnival, all away the festival, all away the bacchanal, all away. Whatever you get, take it. And when I am bumper, take it. People push up over, take it. Big push me back, Lord.
Yo, yo. This I be is good up. We touch no. Yo, yo. This I be is good up. We touch no. We open shell no. 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 When you see we do with the money, all we do is ship. Behind the drum do with the money, we black and we green, sing. All I got inside our man, make sure they don't stick shit. Just like we don't give a damn, we mad and we sick. Do with money ringing bell, moving like we come from hell. We on the jab spell, so we playing jab until we dead. Jab and we jump like fish, and you know any bet we get in it. When you see we do with money, just give us that fish to it. All I got, if she up, behind the joke. Baby girl, don't waste no time. Back it up on me one time now. One up, fall in line. Let me jab take a wine. Everybody afraid that we, cause you know we bad. We touch down, we open shell now. We touch down, we open shell now. We touch down, we open.
Is that an operator? Turn the lights down.
We open shell now. When you see we do with money, all we do is ship. Behind the drum do with the money, we black and we green, sick. All I got inside our man, make she bend and stick, shit. Jab like we don't give a damn, we mad and we sick. Jab we don't cater, see me on the newspaper, drinking under the counter, jamming down on the speaker. Can't catch a fire like sulfur, party hot to throw water, pull on the jab temperature. Roman girl is with culture, jab we no business, Roman girl is with weakness. Some selfies, watch the bumper roll, I want to eat it. I gotta be here when I'm under the job, the fever. Hold I gotta keep calm and just walk past house and now we got the deep flavor. We touch down, we open shell look. We touch down, we open shell look. We touch down, we open shell look. We touch down,
Mr. Lights man, turn the lights down, let's go.
We do with money, all we do is ship. Behind the drum do with the money, we black and we green. leg way. You can't out when I get leg way. Take a picture, take out a pose. We help me jump 6:30 where you know it's carnival time, so we getting on road.